Hey guys, SkittleRampage here. Welcome back to a new video. I do hope you're enjoying your day today. So today we're taking a little bit of a break from the news videos. I actually wanted to do this ranking of every single anime Funko Pop moment. There are 16 in question. It shouldn't take us too long, but I kind of wanted to just do a chill video, do a specific video that I wanted to do. Plus, you guys seem to really do like the tier videos. Well, at least most of you guys, not everybody. Some of you guys were actually asking for more of these. So this is what we're going to be doing today. And if you would like to rank these yourself, you can actually, I don't know why these are kind of messed up. I got to fix these. We'll fix these in a second. But if you do want to rank these yourself, I'll have a link down below in the description box where you can do it. And you can share your rankings with me on my Instagram, Twitter, etc. Okay, so apologies, just fixed the rankings. So we do actually have best, great, okay, and why was this made? And I might as well ask the question of the day really quickly, which is, what is your favorite anime Funko Pop moment that Funko has made today, as well as what is an anime moment that you want to see Funko make in the future? I want to see the original Goku versus Vegeta, Gallic Gun versus Kamehameha struggle beam. That's what I want to see, all right? Oh my gosh, we don't have any Dragon Ball Z moments. Now, we are actually supposed to still get, I think, a deluxe of Piccolo's sacrifice with Gohan in early Dragon Ball Z during the sand fight with Nappa. So I don't know if that's still coming, but it was spotted in a Target system. If I can find it, I'll pop it up on the screen for you guys. But yeah, that's the only Dragon Ball moment so far, but there's plenty from Dragon Ball they can do. So like I said, 16 moments to go over here, so we'll kind of just jump right in. It's the Aaron versus, or not Aaron versus, it's Aaron and Zeke Yeager when they were in Ymir's like realm or in the sand, and Zeke was all chained up essentially. So I don't remember exactly what that was called. It's been a while since I've seen Attack on Titan, but this one's okay. It looks just super empty in the pop. I don't want to put it in why was this made because it was technically a pretty big moment in the anime. It's kind of like why was this made? It just didn't turn out so good. I feel like there was much better moments they could have chosen from Attack on Titan. Because I feel like if you're going to make a pop moment with multiple characters, you should capture the best scene possible with a crazy amount of details. And this one's just so simple that it's just not needed. So actually, I think I'm going to throw this in why was this made? Because nobody can argue with me that this was a popular moment by any means. It was on clearance at Hot Topic for like $6 or something crazy. I think it was super low. Nobody was really buying this one, unfortunately, but I'm not saying it's a completely terrible moment. I'm just saying it didn't really appeal to the masses due to its kind of basic concept. The next one we have is the Temple Demon moment with Nezuko. Hopefully these aren't too hard for you guys to see, but I'll pop them up on the screen a little bit bigger in like the corner or something. But yes, so this one definitely why was this made? There's so many great moments in Demon Slayer, especially in the first season, that the temple, nobody cares about the Temple Demon. There might be a couple fans, and that's not even me just trying to be mean. This was another one that went on heavy clearance at Hot Topic because it was just so random. We should be focusing on the huge fights or the more sentimental moments between the characters. The Hashira meeting moment, that would have been great. Instead of this, you know, we got this before we got Tengen versus Gyuto. It's crazy. That's crazy. This is great. Well, actually, I'm going to throw the Lust versus Mustang one in one of the best. If it glowed in the dark, it would be even better. But it is such a phenomenal looking pop, and the detail is just astounding that it's definitely one of the best. I'm going to do it's Komagi versus Meryl one. It kind of goes in like how basic it is. Okay, let me rephrase that before the Hunter x Hunter fans get mad. Not basic in terms of like the scene, because the scene is obviously important with their relationship, but more so when you think of moments, the Naruto versus Sasuke where they're battling essentially, that's kind of what I think more so with moments, especially when they've been doing a lot of battling moments. So this one was more of a simplistic approach, kind of like the Zeke and Aaron one, but it has a lot more detail and it's more. So I think I'll put this one in great. I think this one did turn out really well, and it was definitely a better seller than both of these. The Luffy of Dugongs I'll also put in great. I'm not gonna say best, just because it could have been a deluxe. It definitely could have been scaled down to a deluxe if they just removed like one or two Dugongs, in my opinion. It's a funny moment. I don't think it was as hot of seller as some people might claim, just because it's still sitting in stock in most places. I mean, most of these are common, so they haven't done too many exclusive moments. But it isn't going in the best one because it wouldn't be my first choice, but it is pretty hilarious that they did it. It was a pretty funny moment in Alabasta. I just think it could have been scaled down to a deluxe and been a cheaper price. This one. The Yuji Itadori with the doll. Why? Why did we make this? It's so random. Out of all the JJK, that was the first JJK moment we got. And then we got the Hanami one. I cannot believe that was the first one. And then we got that crazy deluxe Gojo. That could have been a moment in itself, but I cannot believe that was the first JJK. That is so disrespectful to Jujutsu Kaisen. There's so many great moments in there. You could have made a Sukuna and Gojo one from the beginning of them kind of like clashing. I'm trying to think of what else in JJK. You could have even downscaled the Hanami one, but then again, it'll look weird. I think the deluxe is pretty good as is, but yeah, that was not a great choice for the first moment, personally. Sesshomaru versus Inuyasha, I think it'll go in great. I didn't personally watch this one, so like I said, this is also my own personal ranking. Obviously, you guys are going to think, somebody might think this is the best one, you know, but this is my personal ranking. I'll go great just because it is a great looking moment. I don't personally like the anime Inuyasha. I try to watch it a few times. Bailey did watch it. I think she liked it for the most part. I think there's aspects she didn't like, but I really can't say this is a bad looking moment. I think they did a pretty good job of that specific scene from, you know, what I've seen. This is another one where it was cool that we got the Reina and Falco characters introduced in the pop. And this is an insane moment in the anime when, you know, Eren transforms under there and Reina also transforms. But I wish they put the transformations in the pop, you know, versus them just sitting there. It's so boring for a pop moment. It's an intense moment. It's one of those moments like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? But again, it could have been done so much better. And it's just so boring to me. And I hate that they could have done better for the first Attack on Titan moment. All right, next one, Naruto versus Bet. Come on, this is the OG of Eren anime moments of like just being on top. In my opinion, though, the one that's rivaling it is that new King versus Zoro moment. Even though some people have their issues with the eyes and all that, that's a crazy moment. That like the Naruto versus Sasuke is amazing. Which, speaking of, this is also one of the best moments. They killed it with this Zoro versus. It looks so good. I can't wait to see it in person. Oh man, like these two rival each other. I don't know. I genuinely might give it to Zoro versus King over the Naruto. It's tough though. It's a tough call because like the Naruto one has detail all the way down to the leaf in the water. Like it's just nuts. This one, ew. Such an amazing moment in the anime. One of the best fights in all of Naruto, and Funko couldn't even capture that. They just look like they're ready to just talk it out. It's so bad. It makes me cry every time. I would not pay $5 for this. Okay, I would pay $5 for it because I like the moment, but I have refused to buy this until they make a new one. I can't store the box and take that out of box and proudly display them. It's so bad. All right. Next one is the other Jujutsu Kaisen moment. I think it's great. I think it's kind of too big. I think the atmosphere of the pop is really cool. I like the Black Flash. It's a really great fight, especially when, you know, Todo and Itadori get in sync and they work very well and fight very well together. I wouldn't say it's the best. It's a huge moment. Nobody really likes buying those huge deluxe moments. So for that reason, it's just kind of eh. Man, I don't even know why I put this okay category. I thought I would put more in it personally. The Tengen versus Gyatara one, I think is pretty. I feel like I gotta put something in great. Okay, it just has a lot of detail in the characters. I can't knock this one down. I can't do it. I thought I would put more in okay, but I guess not. But the Tengen versus Gyatara, I think is a really good one. I wouldn't say it's the best. I know people have their issues with it. It does look a little small in that moment box too, which a few of these do. But I do think it's a pretty good moment. I would have just preferred if they were clashing in it, but they don't really do that in too many of these, so that's okay. That's not too much of a, you know, big issue. Let's see. The I would putting this one in okay is kind of rough because I get what they were going for here, but you have like I think it's the mud wall, I think is what Kakashi's using there. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been a long time. And then you have Obito using fire, but it looks good. There's also other things they could do from that fight too, but I feel like you guys are gonna just like angry mob me if I put that one in okay. Let's rework some of these. Okay, I'm gonna put this one in okay. Because like I said, it could have been better, but it's from a very tense moment in the anime. So I'll knock that one up to okay. I didn't watch Cowboy. I didn't like it. I tried. I didn't like it. Based off what you guys say, a lot of people still think this pop holds up to some of the other newer anime moments. To me, it's just Spike and Vicious, you know? Like, it's not anything. I feel like I shouldn't base it. I'm gonna put it in okay because I didn't really care for I didn't really care for that one, but the same could be said for Inuyasha, so I don't want to knock it down for that. I wish there were more anime moments so I could, categorize this better, but there's so many good ones. There's so many great ones, and then there's just only so many best ones. But that's what makes for a fun tier list video, How long have I been going? Okay, I don't want to make this video too long. Okay, this is like another really good one. I think this is up there with the best too. Like, that is a phenomenal Demon Slayer moment. I feel like I could move one up from Why Was This Made? The Temple Demon one, if they had Nezuko kicking the head off, I think it would have made such for a better moment. I think it would have added some detail to it. But it's so random to make that I gotta put it in Why Was This Made? Okay, I'm gonna put the Naruto versus Pain one in okay, just because I love the moment. It's an okay moment. It's mid. It's just, they should have done better with it. You could argue that Tengen versus Gyutaro could, but oh man, that's tough too. There's a lot in great, but not everything can go in the best. Ooh, hold on. I gotta pull that up. Like I said, if they were clashing, because the whole thing of that is Tengen was clashing with him, especially with like one arm later on or one hand later. That would have been a cool detail to add, but he does have both weapons in this. This is like they're about to clash. But then you have the atmosphere. You have Tengen's blood. I think that's his blood attack going all around him. And then you have the flames and the dust being kicked up, the rock and rubble. So that alone is really good. I think if they had Tengen's hand missing and then a little bit battle damage thing, I think it would have jumped up to best. You kind of see what I'm meaning, like here. I think that would have been better. The JJK one is being in great because not best because it's so huge and there's so much empty space in it that I can't really justify that. Let me look at this Cowboy Bebop one. Honestly, I think I want to bump this one up just because I really like the glass in the background. I forget exactly what that kind of is called. That style glass in there. You even have both their weapons. That, looking at it more up close here, that is actually a really great looking moment. And I don't want to knock it just because I don't personally like the anime. I don't want to do that. So yeah, I'm comfortable moving that up to the best. I think that's the last change I'm going to make. Let me know what you guys think about my list. As I mentioned, you guys can use the link down below. You can rank these yourself. Let me know in the comments what is an anime moment you would love to see Funko make next. And yeah, I think I'm happy with this. So that's everything for today's video. Again, just a fun little video I wanted to do. And ranking these. If you guys want to see more ranking videos, I can do them every once in a while. And let me know what you want to see me rank next. That being said, I'm just going to do a quick outro on this one. I'm recording this video pretty late, so I'm a little tired. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you guys later. Bye.